Can you see the cardinal beating the crap out of my truck? He really hates himself. And he sees himself in the mirror, reflection of the windows and the mirrors and everything else. And he pecks the crap out of my truck. He's gone now. He pecks the crap out of that truck. He craps on the windows. I don't know where he's getting the red juice from, but I think he's bleeding. He's banging it so hard. I don't know. It's gross. It's disturbing. Ugh. All right. Welcome back. Okay, it's been a crazy weekend. I don't know. I had the really weird feeling I needed to reorganize my shop this weekend, and so I did. So I moved. Right here used to be the screws and a bunch of crap. So I moved those over here, hung new brackets on the wall there and there, and then I stole a part of a workbench from over there. So it's not as tall over there. I stole it for over here. I mounted my wire wheel and my anvil vise. I mounted this. This used to be here. This was always here, and it was always mounted to that. But I've just mounted it to two boards I put on top of that. So now I have a fixed place to do all that work. I moved all the screws, set all that. Screws are over there. I kind of organized over here. I can turn the radio on and off now. Yeah, that's a 1968, 67 Sansui. Yes, very fancy. I even still have the turntable. And back in there is the reel-to-reel. That's out of my parents' house back when I lived on Guam. Anyway, so this still needs some work over here, but I'm really happy with where we are over here now. So I've got this way more organized. I went over to the corner and I got power tools hung up. I've got some upper rack. Oh, point the camera. Let's get this thing where it's going where I'm looking. There it is. All right, I've hung some stuff up. We'll get it up off the ground, reorganize this. This is a project. It's a rocking chair. As soon as that's done, it'll be out of the way. I got to get a media blaster of some kind done for that, which we've talked about many times. Been doing some research online. Anyway, it's got all that figured out over here. Most of this is over there. These are chemicals I need to figure out if I'm going to put on the grass or not. All of that. Anyway, pretty happy with where it all turned out. I am not shocked to have a 4x8 sheet of 16 gauge just hanging out. So I want to start a new project. I know I'm not finished with the other projects yet, but I need to do this because I need to get that big giant sheet out of my way. So I've got jerry cans. Lots of jerry cans. I got these two I use, and those two I've been, how do we say it? They were here when I moved here. They were Otho Sweet Pea Curtis, as he was known for his basketball skills and his use of sweet pea baby powder. Anyway, he was an All-American at Southeastern, and he was the Postmaster General at Newcastle, and he was the school principal when I first started school here in 1972. Anyway, so I inherited those. They are really crusty inside, probably not worth keeping, but all these cool projects where people make stuff out of them, I'm thinking one of those needs to be my recovery gear strapped to the back of the truck with a flap. So I'm gonna do something like that with those. And I'm gonna make the brackets out of this 16 gauge. So I need very cool brackets for those, and I've looked online. Range Rover just died. Oops. Let's go find out what happened. Yep. The battery died. Now that's an old battery, but it hasn't been used very much, 519. So it is 5 years old. So it could be a battery. And it could be this freaking alternator, which is actually more likely. Let me get my shadow out of the shot. These are rebuilt Napa alternators, and when the diode packs go, they have a dead short to ground. and it's just a little tiny one, but it's enough to drain your battery overnight. And that's what I thought had happened to this one originally. So that's a bummer. So now I've got to sort out how I'm going to replace that too. I'm gonna I have a lifetime warranty, I said that. I've replaced it 6 times under warranty. I will probably replace it again under warranty. But I'm gonna buy another one that's more reliable, brand new, that has some more warranty, hopefully lifetime. But anyway, I gotta sort that out. I wanna find one that's really good. Yeah, so that sucks. All right, so I've got the charger back on it. I can't leave it there tonight. It needs to be in here. So I'll have to get on that. All right, but I do know I need to get this bed put in, and I've got everything in place. I'm ready. I do need to get this media blasted or sandblasted or something. The more I think about it, this part isn't so bad. I mean, that's all media. That could be sorted out with a wire brush. And then the back side, I was talking to a guy online about blasting, and he said he could not blast rubber parts because the media just blows right off of it. Well, that kind of made some sense. I probably ought to have known that. So the back side here will have to be removed the hard way. So you have to heat it and scrape it. Now that is not going to be very much fun over here. But the guess is that it's not rusting underneath most of this, just some parts of it where it may have failed previously. So maybe I need to just remove, you know, a couple inches of this rubber stuff off of it. That's gonna be a fun job. Not. Yeah. I was really hoping I could just media blast it. I don't know anybody with a tank of acid, so I'm gonna have to heat this and scrape it off. That's gonna be no fun. What are you doing with the camera? That's gonna be no fun. But I did learn that I can't do it with the media thing. So that project is now kaputst. I will not be seeking a way to do that. And I'm going to do this the hard way, I guess. Like I do everything. It's cheaper that way though. And I'm not spending a ton of money paying a service to blast stuff. The other pieces that have to be taken care of are these cross beams, which appear to be okay on this side, but like the other, rusted through on the other side. So both of these have that problem, as well as the one that's still in the truck. I need to get a big tablet of paper and do an order of operations so I can plan all of these projects in order and then start knocking them out. That's what I really need to do. Body work first, I think, is the key. Getting it all knocked out and done would be best. Okay, we're going to grind a little bit of rust off here. We'll do a long drag shot, and I'll ask you to like and subscribe, and I'll sign off while I'm working. So thanks for tuning in again, and we'll see you next week.